right, chat. Sorry for dropping out like that. I don't know if this started a new stream or not, but we got caught in this thing, and it was not fun. Well, I mean, it kind of was. Not gonna lie, but yeah, this was pretty wild here. I'm gonna see if I can get turned back on it here. But yeah, let me draw out the radar here so you guys can kind of see. Hang tight, guys. Holy smokes. Get up here somewhere where hopefully we got a decent signal. This thing just ramped up. And it is hitting Madison. We got caught by Hamilton by it. But man, did this thing kick butt. I'm going to try to turn back on it here eventually. I honestly don't know what happened with my camera. Try to get it back up and going, guys.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
All right. Got a tornado warning here. I'm not sure where it's at. Hang tight, guys. I'm going to try to get the other camera switched back on here. Give me just a moment. All right, guys. I'm going to try to figure out how to get us. Back. The good news is I have, yeah, I saw that going for Iola. The good news is I have that recorded, guys, where the stream dropped out. I did record that, so we are I'll have that posted later, but it did get intense there for a while. We're going to be taking an east option here, and we're going to try to get back up on this thing. There is a tornado warning. This is going to be up by Linden. You guys are in the path of this. This is going to track towards Ottawa, it looks like, again. It's been a little chaotic, guys. Got into a mess of stuff there. We got clipped pretty good by this storm. All right, guys, we're going to get east. Then we're going to try to get back north. The storm is tracking towards Burlington, maybe trying to produce as well.
Roughly 10 minutes from the little town of Moran. So Moran's going to be just east of Iola.
I'm actually getting on 54, headed east towards Yates Center.
We may try to play that when it's discreet, so we have eyes on multiple locations here. What do you think?
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea. As that thing was building, we got clipped by Hamilton. We took a pretty good hit by it. I'll definitely have some good footage. It dropped my stream out, but I was able to record it when we went through. But we got hit pretty hard by it. I'm trying to get to Yates and then get north on it.
I think that's the good severe warning. That's discreet.
All right, guys. Okay, good to know you guys are all still behind. Give me a second, chat, and I'll switch cameras and show you the sky, the storm that we're paralleling right now. Give me just a moment. Oop, hold on. All right, let me disconnect from here. So that big blob right there on radar is that massive thing right there.
Just got a tornado possible tag. Transfer going towards Yates Center.
That massive thing right there, we just got clipped in that by Hamilton, and that thing is building. We're going to get to Yates Center. We may sit on it. Yates Center, you just went under severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag on it. This thing is building in intensity, moving into a more favorable environment. But I'll have... All right, guys. Whoop, lost my maps. There we go. All right, we're going to get to Yates Center. We're going to keep an eye on this thing. Watching that southernmost edge of this cell. Yeah, that's what we're watching there.
From our view east of you, there's a good inflow.
Hey, Douglas, thanks. Sorry, Isaac, can you repeat that?
From our view to the east of you, there's a good inflow band coming to the south side of that cell.
Yeah, where Yates Center fell under the severe with tour possible. Watching that very southern edge of that cell. Um, I may stay at Yates Center because I'm afraid I'll get clipped pretty hard if I try to go north.
Yeah, it looks like it would. And the thing looks to be turning a little bit more right and going right at Yates, so you may end up going south.
Yates Center, you've got a monster of a storm coming your way. Iola, you as well. Watching from Tennessee. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Man, this thing is a monster, guys. I'm gonna do my best to switch back to that camera to keep it so you guys keep an eye on that. That thing is a beast. That thing is a monster, guys. It's barreling down towards Yates Center and Iola. Trying to get into Yates. Trying to get into Yates Center, Kansas, guys. Trying to get into Yates Center, Kansas, guys. Look at that thing, guys. That thing is a beast. About 12 miles out of Yates Center, guys. Getting out ahead of it, guys. I'm going to switch back my cameras here. Bear with me. This thing is a monster of a cell.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
All right, starting to get tornado warnings, guys. Osage City, Ottawa, Kansas. You guys need to get into your safe place. You're not in the tornado warning polygon yet. It is headed your way. This is currently over Linden. This is barreling down toward, the storm that we're on is barreling down towards Yates Center and Iola, Kansas. Be prepared, guys. This could go tornado warned at any time. But Linden, Ottawa, Kansas, you have a tornado warning. Trying to get connected back up here, guys. It's like we're back up, guys. Got a little bit of drop out there. Just outside of Yates Center. About 6 miles out.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Okay, guys, tornado warnings are popping. These storms are moving into a more favorable environment. We're about mid-70s temperature. Dew points are up as well. My concern is Ottawa. That storm is barreling down your guys' way. Take cover in Ottawa.
A new tornado.
Well, hi, Jeff. DePrimo, I'm on a severe worn cell just outside Yates Center, Kansas. Has tour possible tag on it. Getting ready to turn back on it. Dad, if you guys need to get gas, I'm just going up this road just a little bit to where I have a clear shot of this storm as it tracks across. But if you guys need to stop and get gas, go for it. I'm just going to be right up this road. All right, Kevin. Guys that are traveling this way, I would not recommend going this way, especially with a horse trailer. I don't know if there's going to be a good spot to sit here or not, but man, I tell you, this thing is looking monstrous. I might have a good spot to look. Hopefully we'll keep a good stream here, chat. I'm going to try to get a good open shot on this storm.
Try it out. If it says live, actually just try it out, then I'll switch to yours. What are you gonna do? Probably won't be able to use your phone to go live. Let me know right before you do it, and I'll give it about 10 seconds, and then I'll switch over to your phone.
All right, chat. Hang tight. I'm going to grab some pics here, chat. Hey, what's going on, man?
I got a little excited back there.
So we literally got clipped as this thing was intensified. I've got some pretty good footage because my stream dropped out, but I was smart enough to hit record and record it to the hard drive, so I've got some good
It looks like a nice image on there.
There is a warning sign board. Seriously, with this. My car
on that.
it's like, what are you doing? Like, hey, we're gonna have it. We're gonna have that. That baseball with hail though, it's like one of them, and I was like,
Yes.
oh.
Yeah. Man, that thing's got sketchy there in Madison. GPS did not show that road closed.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at it the whole time. I was like, oh, that's probably they got stuck up there.
Right there. Steady forward.
I've been watching that right head.
That's the rubber pictures of this. All right, guys. Hey, Kevin, you guys might hang out at that gas station. We're going to have to come back back south, and then we're probably going to shoot towards Iola. Hey, I'm going to shoot back into town and then go towards Iola. All right, guys. Hang tight. Hey, Isaac, you got a copy? Are you guys still at Iola?
Dropping south on 69. And try to stay in front of the slow bus out.
Copy that. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, we're actually pulling back from this and going to go towards Iola. This thing's coming up pretty quick. That's not good, Kevin. Hopefully there's another gas station. Dad, if you guys copy, we're gonna make, yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna make our way to Iola. Stay out ahead of this thing. All right, chat. We're continuing east out of Yates Center, headed towards Iola, Kansas. And it still has that blue-green in it. It still has that bluish-green hue to it, guys. Still pretty monster of a storm. Not as intense as it once was, but still looking mean. See what it does is it continues to move. I mean, we got mid-60s, upper 60s dew points out this way. Still mid-70s temperatures, so still a favorable environment. Plenty of heat, plenty of moisture. Good chance, I mean, this is pretty much outflow dominant. Just by the breeze that felt off of it as it was pushing towards Yates Center. But still got that blue-green up in there. Hold on. I'm gonna refresh my radar here. See if I can't get a velocity scan. There we go. Much better. Got a little bit of rotation in her. That's it right there, chat. Look at that coloring in there. Nice bluish green hue. I know. I agree. A lot of blue-green in there. This thing is a monster. Okay, chat. I'm gonna switch you back around here. She looks nasty in there. Not a blue-green. I think it's a good portion. I mean, it's pretty outflow dominant, I think. It's got a good push of air out front of it. Blue-green that's in there is pretty wild to look at.
Just check out the Starlink right now. So it's gonna be something maybe with the signal can stop. Like
switch back on this cam for you. Well, it's getting outflow dominant. She may still try to work in there though. I'm I'm not counting her out yet. You're just tuning in, guys, down here in southeast Kansas. Just east of Yates Center, just west of Iola, Kansas. Yeah, Rhonda, it's a pretty wicked storm. Pretty good cell. It just keeps cycling up hell course in it. Alright guys, I'm going to switch back here to the front. Again, guys, if you like the content, you like what you're seeing, you want to show your support further for the stream, you can always donate to support the stream via Venmo and PayPal at JDSmithWX. You can also, if you're watching via Facebook, you can send stars. All support, no matter how big or small, is greatly appreciated. It all goes back into being able to do this for you guys. As I've said before, I completely fund this out of my own pocket. Thanks, Rhonda. I will be careful. I appreciate it. Man, this thing is dark behind. Man, this thing is dark behind us. There's just pitch black behind Iola ourselves. Iola ourselves. Man, I can't get over how dark it is behind us, guys. This is where I wish my 360 camera would not have taken a hit and went kaput, because I'd be able to give you the rear view of this, looking back at this storm and how dark it is. Crazy, guys. It's crazy.
Pretty elevated still. So, get a little area, but nothing too exciting over here.
5 minutes behind us. All right, Cat. We got a south. Looks like southerly flow coming into town here. Maybe a little southeasterly flow. It's going to help drive that moisture upwards towards these storms. Oh, you caught up with us, Cat? I continue on east here, guys. We're going to go ahead and continue on east here, guys. We're going to go over here towards the Harp, Kansas. Still in severe thunderstorm warning polygon, guys. Considerable damage threat tag is on this storm. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Hail, they're saying hail 1.5 inches. I would say bigger. But we're going to stay ahead of this. Looks like it's building again, so we're going to get here by Harp. I turn back on this thing and sit and wait. Not sure what the speed limit is through here, guys. Let me look at maps, see how close the Harp is. Whoop. Ignore that maneuver. La Harp, Kansas, 4 minutes up the road, guys. All right, so we're gonna get up here to La Harp. Guess that's how you say it. And then we'll turn back on this thing, kind of watch it in. Oop. Okay, it's 55. My bad. My bad. This thing's carrying the... Pretty sure this cell that I've been following just keeps cycling the extended warning. We're almost to La Harp. The extended warning has the considerable damage threat tag on it now.
I think you're on the same one we're on, man. What we're looking at is just breathtaking right now.
Yeah, this thing's pretty good monster. I'm not sure where you guys are at. I haven't heard an update.
We're just south of Iola, probably 3 miles south on an overpass. Dude, it's just a perfect open view of everything.
Copy that. I'm 4 miles east at La Harp, and I'm going to get turned around back on this thing when I have an opening, just to watch it. Guys that are following me, we're going to make a U-turn or get turned around up here. I'm going to pick a side road, and we're going to get turned back around.
You know, but Jenny is home. She's gonna get set up. She will build a view, any stream footage coming in. So if you go live, she should be able to like switch over to it when you're doing that. But I'll let you know for sure when she's there.
It's just a beautiful shot right now.
Hang tight, guys. We're going to make a U-turn. Get to the other side of the road here. Hey, I think we're going to go up this road here. All right, chat. We're going to get you switched over to camera here. This is a beautiful storm. Hang tight, guys. There we go, chat. Derek, we are just on the east edge, just outside of Harp. I don't know if you get a chance to peep my stream, but this is the view that we've got. Wide open view on this storm. All right, chat. I'm going to try to set this up for you guys so you can keep watching. Don't know how well this is going to work. We're going to try to get you set up here to where you can keep an eye on that. Whoa, bear with me. There you go, chat. Let me grab my camera. Okay, I appreciate it.
When we did that U-turn back over there, I didn't see nothing visually, but
Okay, yeah. There was no warning for that dip. Awesome view, chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is a beautiful storm. It really is. Crazy. I've been out here for I'm gonna say, where did you get on? Hard south. Right, that's where I met him. That's good. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm looking at right here. It keeps doing it. Let me give you a better view, chat. That view. Look at this thing all the way from there. Trace it down. All the way back in there, guys. This is a beautiful, beautiful storm. there's hold on. I lose my connection, guys. Oh, I sure did. Woo. Feel those outflow winds. Hold on, chat. Let me get you reconnected. Yeah. Oh, there we go, chat. Look at that, chat. This thing is beautiful. She's definitely pushing outflow. Yeah, look at there, chat. Over to Gustnado. Oh boy, chat, look at this. Holy smokes. This is wild. Woo! Look at this, chat. I got dirt in my mouth. Holy shit. It's time for the cuss bomb, but man. Woo!
A new tornado warning has been issued.
That was wild.
Hey, Eric, if you could try to go live so you can see it, so we can go and test it.
You guys just missed it. We just got hit with a gustnado right here where we're sitting.
Nice. I didn't see it. If you can understream, because I'll check that out.
Yeah, it's still roaring through here.
What's your location, Jet?
Just on the outside, the east side of La Harp. Just outside, probably not even a quarter mile. Man, that was wild, chat. Oh, that was wild. Yep, man, thank you. I'm being careful. This storm's mostly outflow dominant and basically pushed. We do have a little area of rotation here. That may have been that bit that just hit us, produced a little like gustnado. It hit us, boy. I got dirt in my mouth all over me. I got dirt in my mouth. Yeah. Hold on, Chad. It'll reconnect. Hold on, guys. Give it a moment to reconnect. That was awesome. Woo. was wild. Hey, right here. Right here. Damn it. Right here. All right, chat, let me record. We got a little bit of rotation right here, kind of overhead, guys. Hang tight. Let me try to reconnect the droid cam. Hang tight, guys. Oh, crap. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can turn around here a little bit. So we got an area of rotation here, guys. So just a moment ago, right overhead of us there was rotating a bit. Trying to get my droid cam back up, guys. I apologize. Yep, hold tight. She's not reconnecting. All right, guys. We're going to try to get back east, get ahead of this again. Yep, I know. I need my seatbelt. So, just after the gustnado hit us, which was completely unexpected, we had a little area of rotation kind of start spinning over ahead of us. I was trying to get the droid cam, my handheld, up and going, so you guys could see that. Oop, hang tight, guys. I got my hotspot, everything disconnected here. That was pretty wild, guys. Try to get reconnected there. All right, guys. There we go. Now we got it reconnected. That was a pretty good time there, Chad. Woo, that was fun. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, see if I can get my radio connected back up here. There we go. Don't know if anybody was trying to get a hold of me, but I had a drop connection. Couldn't radio, but we're continuing east towards Moran now. Try to get back out in front of this thing. Right after the gust tornado hit us, we had an area of rotation just above us. That's when I lost my signal, and I was trying to get my handheld back up, my handheld camera back up, so I could get it on stream. So I had to flip around my car. But we do have clouds moving southeast, and we have clouds moving northeast. So kind of trying to work on some rotation. Velocity's picking up some very subtle rotation as well. Not gonna lie, chat, that was pretty fun. That thing came out of nowhere. This has been a beautiful storm, guys. I've been on this thing since Salina, Kansas, and just been tracking east with it. At the top of the, I don't know how well you can see it at the top of the screen there, but you see clouds shift in different directions in front of us there. I mean, you got clouds going to the south-southeast. You got clouds going to the north-northeast. Or, sorry, north-northwest. Yeah, Cat, that was a lot of fun. I might have said OSH when it hit. We are in Moran. I think we'll continue on east, guys. In here. Still a beautiful storm, guys. Let me switch you back to the other cam here. Or actually, let me. That's our storm there. Kind of under the underbelly of it now. Trying not to make you guys busy. Let's switch it back to the main cam here. Woo! That would probably do it. Alright, hang tight, guys. There we go. Alright. Fun times, chat. Fun times. Of rotation there behind Moran, just behind us. This still carries that considerable damage threat tag on it. So got a tornado warning up just to the northwest towards Centerville. Also getting a little bit of rotation in this storm with us. She may actually be trying here. tornado warning to our north. The cell that's behind us is also getting an area of rotation on it as well. It's trying to build. There's getting a little bit of green in there. Just north of Moran. This damn radio. Come on, reconnect, damn it. Where you pulling off at, bro? I don't know if you guys saw, but this cell that we were all on here is starting to get an area of rotation built in it. Yeah, it's starting to show more green in it now. One more spin, it looks like just about Bronson there.
Yeah, we're well, 53, we're literally just pulling the Moran. We're trying to get back out in front of this thing, honestly.
We're sitting right in
Copy that, Isaac. I'm headed your way. All right, chap. So the cell that we were on, starting to grow an area of rotation on it. We also have a tornado warning to the north here. It's getting a tighter couplet on it. I don't know if it's been observed yet or not. Pleasanton, I believe. So you are just south of that polygon. Lacinge, that's going to be you guys. You guys are in the path of that tornado, or that area of circulation. It's tightening up. Lacinge, Kansas, or Lacine, Lynn Valley, You guys need to get to your safe place now. Moran, considerable damage threat tag on it. This is going to be just south of the tornado warning that's affecting Lacine and Lynn Valley. Again, Lacine, Lynn Valley, if you guys...
It's almost like it's trying to form a small hook just to the south of Moran, and then down there.
Yeah, Lacine. Should be getting ready to come into Fort Scott, Kansas here any moment. Hey, Ben Foreman, how you doing? Wichita, yeah, you guys should be fairly in the clear by now. You might have some storms popping there in a little bit, but you guys should be fairly good. I'm actually, it's hard for me to look right now because I'm tracking a storm here southeast Kansas over by Fort Scott. But yeah, I think a good portion, unless things start to fire in Oklahoma and start tracking that way, you guys should be good. I think everything's pushing east. Do you have an exit number or street name? Copy that. All right, Chad, if you're just tuning in with us or popping in, we are just to the west of Fort Scott, Kansas, here in southeast Kansas. We're going to get into Fort Scott, turn north. We're going to face north towards that tornado warning. However, we do have an area of rotation trying to build in the cell that we are with currently. And we are going to, it's trying to get an area of rotation going in it, so we're going to try to sit on it, see what happens. Hey, no problem, Ben. Appreciate that. No problem. I do my best to kind of keep people informed, and my goal is to keep people safe, so.
Turn that engine X. It's on the screen. But that's like that. See if that's
Leah, I appreciate that. It honestly takes a lot to drive, to be able to stay with these storms, to be able to navigate, knowing your escape routes. There's a lot that goes into it. It's not saying you wouldn't be able to do it, but it's not for the faint of heart. And especially nowadays when you deal with a lot of chaser convergence, you know, a lot of people out here, it can get insane. I will say today has been good. There hasn't been a whole lot of convergence. I've got a little bit of a line behind me, but they're all good people. So far, everybody's been cool today, chaser-wise, so that's a good thing. Looks like they discontinued that tornado warning up there by Lacine, Lynn Valley. Still watching this area rotation with this storm that we are currently ramping behind us. So I'm going to try to get in position. I'm actually going to be meeting up with Nader boys here in a moment, who are currently sitting and waiting on this storm. Somewhere back behind me, I've got Team Havoc as well, making their way this way. Back in the low to mid 70s. Mario and Trady. All right, guys, we're getting ready to go north here in a moment. Isaac or Zach, you guys said you're on the first exit north of Fort Scott. I mean, I just got on 69, so headed north. I see it. Poplar Road, exit 1 and the 4th mile.
Here. Somebody flip flop.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Another tornado warning, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to jump out here with my Nader boys. Yeah, it took a hit.
You know what? This isn't working. I could get my phone.
All right. Hang tight, chat. I'm gonna switch cams. I'm not frozen. Hang tight, chat. I'm gonna switch cams on you here. Well, I was hoping to switch cams. Trying to watch that area right there, chat. Let me see if I can position the car a little better for you guys. Hold on.
We're going to go ahead and stay on 54 East and going into Nevada, simply just because it's right in front of us. We're getting some visual rotation on this.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get connected back here with the droid cam's not working. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna see if we can reconnect here. Hang tight, guys. Okay. Let's see if we can get this cam to connect again. All right, there we go. Hang tight, guys. All right. Well, I appreciate it, man. I hope you had a good time.
I was hoping we could take a photo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
Here, let me
Jump in there.
set this out.
Do a stream click.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, brother.
Yeah, no
It's
problem.
awesome. Yeah. No, it's probably pretty shitty quality.
No, you're good. Good.
Hell yeah.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Lovely meeting y'all.
Stay with it, man. You did
sir.
pretty good with this, so keep learning more.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yep. Have a safe trip back. Ignore me a minute, I'm gonna disappear. I've been holding it.
You're looking for our egress path, right?
Appreciate it, brother. Look at that, guys. Hey. She's trying to pull from the southeast.
Let me use the car.
Yep. Okay. Sorry, guys. Hold tight. Starting to get hit with the rain here, guys. The storm that we're on does have an area of rotation on it. I'll show you what I'm talking about here, guys. Let me bring it back up here. So what we're watching right here, this is our area of rotation. These dots right here are us. This is our area of rotation. I may actually get down the ramp a little bit and face that way. Hey, did you notice that the rotation took a little bit of a right turn?
Yep, I did. Just pulled out my phone to look at, but no, I didn't.
Yeah, it's up and then it dropped this up like that and dropped back to the right.
Head south?
No, I'm going to stay here.
Okay. I gotta pack this probe up, or I don't know if I'm gonna come back and get it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The south side down here. We're coming into Fort Scott right now.
I think I just gotta pack it up.
Have you guys seen that area of rotation? It's building and we are right of it.
Yeah, just open the lid and plug it. Thank you. Yep. So,
Where was that at, Jeff?
Look at your velocity scan. We have an area of rotation. It's headed northeast and took a bit of a right turn and it's coming towards us now. Yeah, Trenton, that would have been cool, man.
Copy that. Yeah, I'm seeing it on radar now. Wow, what a view.
If she don't go tornado warning, I'm surprised.
everything else safe for her?
It's going right at us, guys. Kind of broadening out. Now it's not as tight as it was, but still.
It's some strong winds.
All right, chat. I'm going to try to switch you to the cam real quick, the handheld. Hopefully we don't lose connection, but I want you guys to see this. And I lose connect. Nope, there we go. Sorry, guys. Our area of rotation is back there. What? I'm good staying. Hey, there's the Team Havoc. Hey! Hey there! There it is! I had to. Ah, damn it, I hit the off button. I hate when I do that. Oh yeah. Woo! Alright. I might have to get gas at some point. Okay. I got speed. Alright, here she is, baby. Hey, look, this is pulling back in. Right here. Pulling back in. Right up here. Okay? Alright, here comes the thing. Let's roll this up. Gotta try to tighten up. Oh! Woo! Hang tight, Chad. I'm gonna switch you back. Hey, watch this backside. It's showing up on velocity where it's pulling in. It's right behind it. It's pulling into that circulation. Hang tight, Chad. We're starting to rock. All right, Chad, real quick. I'm going to show you. Okay. Blue dot. Blue dot is me. This is our circulation right here, guys. Yeah, broad circulation. This little bit of gray here is pulling in from Fort Scott. She's trying to tighten up. That's our storm right up there in correlation with it. Up inside. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get some hail. Actually, it's staying a little more north of us. Ryan Schultz about to get hit with it. He's driving north. I'm still surprised with that rotation. They ain't warning us. I wonder how many people are hiding under the underpass right now. Oh, there. Hey. Here's our rotation, guys. Hang tight, guys. Let me switch you back to the front cam. We are getting lit up at the moment. Oh, everything's getting shit. Sorry, guys. Didn't realize my camera was getting soaked on my electronics. Damn. All right, we're good. She acts like she's trying to tighten up in the circulation.
I was just looking at that and wondering why we don't even have a point of possible fire on this.
Chat, we're currently sitting just north of Fort Scott, Kansas. Hey, Red, hey. We're sitting just north of Fort Scott, Kansas, along 69. Kind of waiting to gauge our move. We have an area of rotation here right with us. It's not a tornado-warned storm. It is a severe thunderstorm, 7-mile-per-hour wind gusts, considerable threat tag, set to expire in minutes. We may have to go ahead and make our way. Are you guys headed east towards Nevada?
Look at that last scan on that. That typed up heavy. So you guys right now, is it?
A new PDS.
Hey, Radar Fish, I appreciate it. Doing my best. Hopefully this ain't a calm before that rotation.
No, they got the camera on it right now. See if we can see anything. Rain wrapped, if anything. That's going to be the only bad part. It is going to be rain wrapped.
There we go. And ready to run. Yeah. Isaac, what do you guys think? You guys think go back south and shoot east Beta? Zach! That was pretty wild, guys. Oh, we're clearing out now. How's it going? Storm Chaser Jeff, YouTube, Facebook, and then JD Smith WX on Instagram, and then the research group is Midwest Missile Project on YouTube. Right on, right on. Yeah, I had a kid following me today that was from K-State following me today. So, oh yeah.
I live in McPherson.
Okay, yeah, I was over that way earlier.
Are you guys heading to this one that's about to hit Fredonia?
Fredonia? Oh, I see it, yeah.
It just got warm, so...
Yeah, might keep an eye on it. I don't know if I'll shoot back that way. I started on this whole line back in Iola when it began. Okay, yep. I hear you.
Alright, well, thank you, man.
Alright, be safe. Yep. meteorology student that's out chasing. Yeah. He's been on it since Salina too.
It's off down there by Independence.
Yeah, did you see the tornado warning to the southwest? Fredonia? Yeah. All right, guys, kind of reassessing things here. Get a little pea-sized hail and stuff, but out on the backside of this. I can't keep my wind that much. It keeps coming in. Everything's freaking soaked. That's pretty fun. Isn't it crazy how it's clearing out? Yeah, it's, I mean, temperatures drop substantially.
Yeah, it's 59.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of contemplating starting to make a trek back north because, I mean, it's pushing east. And I'm kind of reaching my limit because I got work in the morning.
Yeah, I don't have to, so I'm good.
Oh, you suck. Yeah, I got up at 4:30 this morning and went to Salina.
Gosh, I seen your phone thinking, why? Why is it
Well,
so early?
do you got audio going? I do. Let me come over there.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. A new tornado warning has been issued.
All right, chat, hang tight a minute. I'm going to try to switch the camera again. I want to show you what's going on behind us here that's got our attention. This motion right here. This is all pulling back in. We just had rising motion and spin. Let me show you guys here. See a little bit of scud. This is pulling in. Look at that rotation. Rotation. That's moving up there.
I know, you parked in a great spot with water.
This is all pulling this way and pulling this way. The rising motion over there. It's like trying to breathe. Look, standing up at the top of that. See it curling? Yeah. Trying to warm back up.
Right over those trees, Jeff.
Yeah.
I think I maybe.
It's turning. It's trying. She may be trying, Chad.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
There we go. It's trying. Oop, right there, right there. Right center of the screen there, guys. I know it keeps coming. Hopefully it keeps coming back. Where's my wipers on? Jeez. Trying, guys.
Yeah. He did a pretty good job just staying with us.
Yeah, he did. He did. He did a good job.
Things still going.
Pull back and angle my main camera to that because this keeps cutting out. I'm gonna move my car's back. Hang tight, chat. I'm gonna switch your cameras around and kind of put you guys into it with the main feed.
Jeff, checking in.
This is what we're watching right here, chat. Hey, we're in the same spot. This thing is trying to organize. We've got rising motion, rotation. Temperatures are warming back up a little bit. We're just kind of keeping an eye on this, but it's got a lot of motion in it.
If you're looking at what I'm looking at, that's a massive base you're looking at, right?
Well, we're watching all the scud motion here that's pulling. We've got rising motion, rotation. Like it's trying to do something. All the scud, we've got scud pulling in from the southeast to the northwest, plus movement going from the west to the east. Like the sky's doing all kinds of crazy things right here. It really caught our attention.
We're in effect there. Back on it. I was just making sure you were good. I don't need to look on you guys for a minute.
We're good. Hey, Isaac, we might try to shoot towards Nevada because velocity's showing an area of rotation headed towards Nevada. I'm going to jump out and snap some pictures here, guys.
We're going to kind of shoot north on 49, possibly try to get a better view of this. Yeah, that area of rotation coming towards the radar there. What radar side are you on?
Where are you headed? Okay. All right. We're getting ready to head towards Nevada now.
You guys be careful trying to get in front of this thing here if you guys are going to stay behind it.
Hey, guys, as much as I hate to, I'm going to tell you happy hunting, but I'm going to go ahead and start shooting back towards home base on 69 and just kind of follow the backside of everything here. I didn't realize it's almost 6 o'clock. I've got to get back to get my little guy and get him home. Plus, I got to work tomorrow and he's got school. Copy that. You guys have fun. Be safe. All right, chat. We're going to get back.
Yeah, man. We'll have fun. It's good seeing you.
Yeah, good seeing you guys. Even you, Team Havoc, as brief as it was, but glad you made an appearance. Hours. Well, since about 4:30 this morning, went to Central Kansas. But we're going to stay live on here. If we do encounter something, you know, by all means, we'll jump on it. But we're going to tread north. Everybody else is going to trend east. I'm going to be on the back side of this. Everything is pushing off to the east. Everything is pushing back off to the east. There may be a few cells back west that are still going to fire, but I think the most part, the heavier cells are going to be moving off to the east. We are keeping an eye on that storm, approaching Nevada, getting a hook on it, and moving towards El Dorado Springs. Nader Boys, Team Havoc, my buddies there, they're all going to head towards it. But like I said, if we're going to head north. If we encounter something on our drive, we'll go after it. If not, you know. But all in all, guys, I've had a great day. I've honestly had a lot of fun today. I'm not going to lie. Hey, check messages here real quick. I may have missed some. Oops, sorry about that, guys.
A new tornado warning has been issued. A new tornado warning has been issued.
Your guys' storm went tornado warned. Sorry guys, catching up on a message here. All right, guys. So the Nevada, Missouri storm went tornado warned. This was the cell that was trying to organize. Sadly, I had to break away from that to get back north. That's the unfortunate circumstance of trying to do this while being an adult and got a tornado on the ground near Nevada. All right, chat. Team Havoc reported a tornado on the ground near Nevada. Try and see if I can get confirmation of that. Still showing as radar indicated, not confirmed. Let me refresh radar here, see what comes up. Still showing radar indicated. Doesn't show confirmed. All right, Kat. Yeah, somebody said it was confirmed, but my radar is not showing it as a confirmed tornado just yet. Let me refresh here. Still shows radar indicated. All right, guys. Well, we're making our way back north. Unfortunately, still a chance that storms could fire in our path. That's why I'm deciding to, keep the stream up just in case. Most of these storms currently with this line has pushed off east into Missouri, over by Nevada. It's a tornado-warned storm. It was reported that it was confirmed tornado on the ground, but then radar is only indicating radar indicated rotation, so I'm not sure yet if we had a brief spin up that radar didn't pick up or what happened there. We'll have to wait to see if there's any footage of that or anything. But unfortunately for me, I have to call it. Like I said, I've been on the road since 4:30 this morning. Was out in central Kansas and then stayed on this line of storms all the way to here. I had a good time. I think I got some good pictures. I'll have to definitely get through. Got some good footage. Some things I need to post maybe tomorrow or over the next couple days. When the stream dropped, I was able to record footage. So especially when we got hit by that cell south of, Madison. Kansas. So definitely going to have to get that posted. But I mean, all in all, I had a good time today with the chase. It sucks that the original plans from the reason why I went out to Central Kansas didn't quite pan out. Hopefully there will be future opportunities to do what was planned. I can't speak too much on that, but just it's going to be a great opportunity. Hopefully there will be future opportunities for that come here in May and June, and then I'll be able to talk more on that. But just a great opportunity for me, something I'm very grateful for. But we'll hopefully be able to say more about that later on at a later date. Do have some CG lightning happening up ahead of us here. So that's kind of the reason why I'm leaving the stream going, because there are some storms still firing. We're going to get north here. Some point here, I'm going to have to stop and get some gas. But I will say, you know, for the original plans, and guys, trust me, I wish I could say more on it, but I can't until I have permission to say more on that. Let's just put it that way. I'm not going to throw anybody's name out there or anything like that without respectfully asking for permission. Because number one, I'm not trying to hype myself up, or, you know, number two, you know, like the association thing or anything like that. So it's just a great opportunity that was afforded me. Unfortunately, it did not pan out today as both sides had hoped. So we took different routes today. They went a different target. I took the target with this storm, namely because I could have probably shot south and continued to fulfill those plans with them, but unfortunately that would have put me way out from home base with trying to get back tonight and try to get to work in the morning. It would have been pretty hard to do. So unfortunately it just didn't pan out today. Hey, Kat, I did too. Hey, Radar Fish, I appreciate that. Yeah, we, you know, one of these days, you know, the dream obviously is be able to support myself by doing this alone, with sponsors, you know, all that stuff, partnerships, whatever. That's just not the reality, guys. Most of us out here doing this without those sponsorships or those partnerships, it's completely funded out of our own pocket. And honestly, even those that have the sponsorship part, I mean, that's how they started out too. They were literally funding this all out of their own pocket. So, I mean, me, I've got a family, I've got kids, so those priorities come first. As much as I love chasing the weather, being involved with weather, those priorities come first. I feel fortunate that I have a supportive wife that lets me get out and chase like this, that I have family that supports this passion. But at the end of the day, I've got kids to take care of. Work is a priority, things like that. Without my job, I wouldn't be able to do this. So, but like, hey, I appreciate that, Radar Fish. All right, get up here somewhere. I'm gonna have to stop and get gas. Hey, Carrie 4000, I appreciate you subscribing. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. We'll get up here to Lewisburg. I'm going to get some gas. Oh, nice CG. Hopefully that was in the stream. Awesome. Sorry, I mentioned earlier, I'm kind of a geek when it comes to the CG lightning. It's just fascinating to me. It's something to behold. So I call it out every time I see it. It's just impressive. Well, hopefully everybody that's tuned in today has enjoyed the content. Please, if you would, share my social media to your friends, your family. Appreciate any and all support, any and all followers. If you'd like to support this venture further, support the stream, you can do so by donating at JD Smith WX on Venmo and PayPal. At JD Smith WX on Venmo and PayPal. And if you're tuning in on Facebook, you can send stars. That's another way. Any and all support, no matter how big or how small, is greatly appreciated. It all goes back into being able to do this for you guys. I appreciate all your guys' support. It means the world to me. Yeah, flooding is a sore subject with me, Kat. I am a product of the Great Flood of 1993. My whole town ended up underwater. I was going into my freshman year of high school, and yeah, literally the worst summer of my life. Spent the daytime sandbagging and the nighttime helping my dad and the city crew man the pumps on the levee, pumping water back over. Yeah, was not a good time at all. Lost a good few things of my childhood, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, worse things worse. We were able to get back to, yeah, only 3. Yeah, a lot of people were. Some people weren't even alive yet. But yeah, it definitely something I hope not to ever experience again. Just seeing the toll that it took on my mom and dad. Personally, I mean, it was rough. You know, we unfortunately we weren't blessed as others were with FEMA assistance. Some people got a whole single wide trailer. We were a family of 4 and got a travel camper that we had to camp up in while we were rebuilding our home. So, yeah, not a fan of FEMA either. But don't get me started down that rabbit hole. I appreciate that, Kat. Yeah, a lot of people did. That was a unique.
A new tornado
Another
warning
tornado
has been
warning
issued.
It's like a continuation of the one down there by Nevada. They've continued it on. I have to get up here and get some gas. About 51 miles south of Kansas City, guys. Definitely met a lot of good people today. Got to talk to a lot of people in different areas. I love talking about the weather with people. especially the genuine interest. Had a kid that was a student at K-State. I think I mentioned earlier. Young guy from K-State, actually from Virginia, but a student at K-State. Met up with me by Council Grove, and this is his first year trying chasing and learning about it. And kid actually did really good. Showed great, enthusiasm, great passion for it. Level-headed, common sense, did great. I allowed him to stay with me and follow me, and he did amazing. He broke off from us there just north of Fort Scott after that. Fun, but I think he had a good experience today, so I appreciate it. He's supposed to be posting a picture of us here later on. CG up ahead. Got a little cell that's fired up ahead of us. It's not warned or anything like that, but definitely coming into Miami County, Kansas, definitely some lightning, things like that, guys. So we'll definitely see some CG just like that. Met another carload of kids. One in particular was an actual meteorologist student, so it's cool to see that youth that are in meteorology and that are passionate about the weather and that are out here doing things right. Not the ones that are just, chasing reed timber or chasing, other names around. I mean, that's dangerous. I mean, that was an issue. Big issue last night, from what I'm understanding, and got very dangerous. I think, from what I understood, at one point, the Team Dominator, Reed Timmer and his crew, had about 70 cars following him around. And that's not to say that those were necessarily chasers. That's just people following them. And from what I understand, there were multiple incidents where the Dominator would go by and somebody would just bust a U-turn right out in front of people and get behind him and follow the line. So, guys, we can't do that. My man Ryan Mock said earlier, chase storms, not a name. Learn to chase storms, guys. You learn so much more by getting out here and following this stuff, seeing it, and then, if you run into somebody of notoriety or somebody of a name that's been doing this, and you ask questions, and that's great. That's one thing. That's how you learn. But if you're just following them around to follow them around because obviously they're going to get into something, that's not a safe way to do it, number one. And number two, you're never going to learn to read the sky and read radar and all that stuff by doing that, guys. Sorry, that's just my soapbox. I know last I was watching Vince Welty and his crew, the Project Weather Eye and those guys, and he literally had to shut down the chase for his team because of how reckless people were being and how dangerous it was getting. And he said himself, I'm not going to get somebody killed over this. Like, I have got to get somewhere and get fuel.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Starting to get some tornado warnings fired down towards Oklahoma, Texas, it looks like. I can't really separate my radar while I'm driving. Yeah, Kat, I mean, seriously, that's what people need to do. They need to actually truly learn to read radar, and then learn how to read the sky and, associate and correlate between the two. And sadly, that's not what happens. They get inspired by movies or, they see Reed out here doing the stuff that Reed does, and they're like, oh, that'd be cool to do. So they download a radar app, and then they call themselves a chaser, and Yeah. And it's getting people hurt. It's going to get people killed. You know, imagine a line of cars following somebody like they did Reed, a line of cars following somebody like that. And some of these roads that we take, there's not much, there's not much, you know, chance to turn around or, you know, so let alone you got 60, 70 cars all down that road. Say something drops, a tornado drops or something. Well, you might as well kiss the escape route goodbye for the majority of those people because everybody's going to try to rush out and it's going to be a big cluster F. And yeah, it's not going to be good. So Cat just in the chat just said that sirens are going in Nevada. Yeah, I don't know if that tornado warning ever came in as observed or still just radar indicated. Gotta be getting close to Winsburg, guys. I am going to need some fuel. Or Lewisburg, not Winsburg. Lewisburg. I mean, we are cutting it close, guys. A lot of CG lightning still happening. Run into a little bit of rain here. Alright. Not too far off from Lewisburg, thank goodness. Because my gas light's going to come on here any minute. Paula, I am on 69 northbound, just south of Lewisburg, Kansas. I'm actually kind of breaking away from the main chase area, tracking my way back north towards my home base. I've got to get back. Unfortunately, I got to be the big boy, the adult, and get home so I can get some sleep and go to work in the morning. I've also got to go pick up my little guy, so fortunately, Grandma and Grandpa's watching him, so. But we're staying rolling with the stream because we are getting some storms pop up here and there. Gotta get up here to Lewisburg, guys, so we can get some gas. cutting it pretty close. Run into a little heavier rain. I'm aware. Fuel light just come on, chat. Almost to a gas station. Fingers crossed. Definitely need some go-go juice. Ah, buddy, you're blocking my path here. Perfect. All right, Chad, I gotta grab some gas here. right, chat. We're getting back into it now. Get back on the road. Feel much better now that I got gas. It's getting a little sketch there for a moment. All right. And get headed back north here, guys. Man, it turned out to be a fun day. Still had a good time. Like I said, hated missing out on the chance, which the weather had a big role in that. The atmosphere, the weather just had a big role in that. Made a change of plans that wasn't expected. But that's kind of how it goes with storm chasing, guys. Things can change quickly, and sometimes it's for the best, sometimes it's for the worst. But yeah, you know, aside from my initial plans this morning over around Salina, falling through and not working out due to the weather, due to the environment, not cooperating, I still had a fun day. And, you know, I know the other side of that equation, they're out doing their thing south in Oklahoma, so hopefully they're having good luck that way with their chasing. We'll be getting in the clear here before long, chat. Oh, I just realized, still showing the severe thunderstorm polygon, which that is not the case. I do apologize for that, chat. Guys had one job, one job. You could have told me that was still showing, guys. Could have told me that was still showing, Chad. We haven't been in a polygon for a little bit. Like an area of rotation coming into Harrisonville, but a little close to the radar site, so it can't really. But there is some rotation there near the radar site. The storm is actually spinning over there by Warrensburg. It's kind of curling around. Interesting. All right, guys. Finally got in the clear. Other than some sprinkles here and there, we should be fairly in the clear. So, somebody responding to something up here. Either that or just pulling somebody over. Nonetheless, we've got to jump over a lane because I can't tell if he's pulling somebody over or what. But that doesn't look like looks like the lane he's in anyway. He's en route to something. I can't tell. Yeah, he's got somebody pulled over. All right. Just realized I have a energy drink down here. I'm gonna drink that. It's probably warm as hell, but I'm gonna drink it. Please don't cancel me for saying hell. It's okay to say that. Slow the speed up here. Ah, it's a record. All right. Trying to pick up good time. Get back. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the stream today. For those that have tuned in and participated in the chat, I love the guys, everyone that asks questions and engages in the chat. I may not always get to look over and see it, so I may miss a message or two. I apologize for that, but please know that while I'm trying to drive, monitor the storms, read the sky, read radar, manage my stream, run the GPS, run the cameras, communicate on the radio, it's all a one-person job. Like, there's nobody in this vehicle with me. I'm doing all those tasks to keep up on these storms, guys. So I may miss some messages. I apologize for that. No, it's not intentional, but yeah, when I see something, when I glance over, if I catch it, I will engage with you. Please know that. I love engaging with you guys that are tuning in, and just as much as the people out in public, especially when they ask great questions. You know, it's always, you know, a lot of people have storm anxiety, and it's a legitimate fear, you know. And anything that I can do to kind of ease that fear or whatever. Like earlier this morning, I talked to a lady there, and hey, Crafty True Crime, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, there was a lady there that caught me. I think it helped her out quite a bit. She was pretty grateful. And I mean, that's a lot of the reason why I'm out here, guys, is to keep you weather aware, keep you informed, help try to keep you guys safe. That aside from just having weather and being passionate about it, and the science and the research behind it, guys. I mean, seriously, just to see the sky moving tide chat, it'll pop back up. There we go. Yeah, just seeing nature in its raw fury and beauty, both at the same time, is just, it's, for me, it's breathtaking. It's something magical to see. I absolutely love it. I don't know when the last time was you guys looked at radar, but up there by Warrensburg, Missouri, you guys should see it. The reflectivity and velocity scan is doing a counterclockwise rotation and spin. It's curly queuing up. It's pretty impressive. I glanced over and saw that and was kind of like, what in the heck? But kind of neat to see. Curious to see if it does anything. It's just kind of interesting how it's kind of pigtailing like that. Yeah, we're rolling into kind of, let's see, what are we? Olathe, Overland Park area.
On any stream, I'm trying to. Small CC drops on it, so.
Yeah, it's I think it's unclear yet if that was a confirmed tornado down by Nevada or what that was. Because radar was saying radar indicated rotation only, but somebody said it was confirmed. But the radar did not indicate that. But let's see. Tying into 435 west, which is actually technically going to take me north, guys. And yeah, no, I'm not doing no express lane. What a day, guys. What a day. So, on a side note, Michael Blinsky, I don't know if you guys are familiar with him or not. If not, look him up. Kind of a notable name in the storm chasing community. But he created a app here a while back called Storm Chaser Atlas. And it was initially only for like the iPhones and stuff like that, Apple product. But he recently managed to get it for Androids, which I use an Android. I've always used Android. I've never been a fan of Apple products, but I've actually been applying it today. So trying it out in the field, mainly just for my route tracking. I haven't learned a whole lot. I got to be honest, I haven't learned a whole lot on actually what all it can do. But so far, like I'm super impressed by this app. But hopefully, it's been tracking my route throughout this whole thing. Now I'm not gonna lie. Early this morning, probably about 60 miles of my drive weren't accounted for from home base to like Topeka, Kansas, because I forgot to turn it on until I was at Topeka, and then I kicked it on. I remembered. So, yeah. But I'm excited to see this. I'm excited to see it at work, what all it can do, and like that. But yeah, I'll have to check into that and see what all it plugged in data-wise for me and everything like that. Kind of runs in the background of the phone, so it tracked when I stopped and was sitting, and it tracked when I started driving again. So it is logging my route. But I know like you can plug different stuff in along that route. You can submit weather reports, things like that. Still got a lot to learn about it, but so far I'm super impressed. So kudos to Micah Blinsky for this. It's an amazing, amazing app. It's awesome to have something like that. If you guys, do Storm Chase or whatever, anybody that does Storm Chase, highly recommend getting it. It's on Apple and it is on Android. Storm Chaser Atlas is what the app is called, and it is awesome. You guys will be impressed by it. You put a lot of hard work into this, and yeah, it's amazing, guys.
You talking about the upstream or what?
W? Yes, sir. Yeah, hopefully you had a good day today, man. You did good out there, so keep it up. Learn as much as you can and keep doing it, guy. You did fantastic today. Awesome. Glad to hear you're making it back safely, man. Glad you had a good time. It was a win. Yeah, it definitely was a win. A lot of fun. You even got that great experience from getting hit with a gustnado. That was unexpected but funny. That was funny. You actually spotted it too.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Minneapolis, Kansas tornado warning? I think that's what that said. You're good. Ah, fudge. Sorry, bro. Couldn't figure out what that guy was doing. I mean, he could have dropped in behind me instead of trying to get up in front of me to get over, but whatever. It's cool. It's cool. All right, guys. Basically, the Kansas side of Kansas City, KCK, on 435, making our way. Even though it says west, we're actually technically going north. Just throwing that out there, but all right, we are rocking and rolling now, guys. Hey, kudos. That is a big W there, buddy. Congrats on that. Yeah, that was. Yeah, you spotted that. You spotted it, pointed it out, and then man, that thing hit. Literally couldn't think of any other words than when it went to hit us than what I said on stream, which was "oh shh." Yeah, uh, which I think is an appropriate response. I honestly think that's an appropriate response. I still got dirt like on my face and that from that thing. But that was cool. That was definitely cool. Cool experience. Yeah, 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 absolutely, man. It was like a combination of trying to protect the equipment, trying to make sure I was still streaming it, trying to make sure the window was going up. Like, oh, it was a mess. Trying not to eat that much dirt. Good times, though. Good times.
A new tornado warning has been
This is the
issued.
part that's crazy to me, chat, is, you know, you go through all of that, like today, like the dark storms, the dark skies, the different kind of points where we got hit, things like that. And then now I'm over here and it's, you know, there's, there's clouds in the sky, but over off to the west, the sun's poking through. I mean, it's crazy. You see all that, you go through all that, and then you get back to clear skies again. It's wild. It's a wild experience, guys. Yeah, I bet, man. I bet. Hey, Adam, do me a favor and shoot me your contact information in a direct message. And if I'm coming out that way again, like towards Manhattan chasing, which is highly likely, I mean, we haven't even hit peak season yet. Shoot me your contact info in a direct message and like on Facebook or something. And I will definitely reach out to you and let you know when I'll come that way. And you're more than welcome to tag along, just like you did today, man. That's one way to definitely get experience and learn. And so, yeah, be sure to do that. Now, just know you'll have to bear with me too, though. I didn't say nothing while we were out today, but I will try not to give you a hard time of being a K-State student because I am KU all the way, rock chalk. So hopefully you still like me. I still like you, even though you go to K-State. It's cool, but yeah, I'm born and raised Kansas, and I've been a KU fan my whole life. So you know, I'll just. Oh, nice, right on. Yeah, Overland Park. I actually just passed through there a moment ago. Um, so I'm based. When you look at the state of Kansas, and it's basically a giant rectangle all the way except for the very northeast corner that has kind of that squiggly along the Missouri River. That is the area I live in. That's my home base, right up there in the very northeast corner of Kansas. So yeah. Absolutely, absolutely, man. Seriously, you did good today. You did really good. It's a pleasure having you follow along and be there for that stuff. That's definitely how you get experience. Yeah, we can turn a blind eye. There you go. Yeah. You'll overlook that I'm a Jayhawk fan, and I'll overlook that you're a K-State Wildcat. It's cool. It's funny because my 10-year-old is a K-State fan, and I have to give her a hard time all the time. I don't know how she ever, got that way, but it's cool. It's cool. Getting warm in here. Yeah, see, temperature's back up to 66. This is nice. Out there at Salina, man, it was just sad. It was sad to see the 10% go away this morning. For those of you that don't know, um, yesterday into today, into early morning hours actually, the SBC had a 10% tornado risk area that included Salina. Salina was like dead center of it almost. And I was going to meet up with some people to do some weather research stuff. And mainly because of that 10%, everything was looking good. And I kid you not, as I'm rolling into Salina this morning, about 8 a.m., the SBC Outlook comes out with an update, and they remove that 10%. And it was literally like, if you've ever seen the movie Forrest Gump, and you know when he goes running, and all these people start following him, and after so long, he finally stops, and he's like, I think I'll go home now. And all those people are sitting there like, well, what do we do now? That's literally how I felt this morning. I literally sat there in Salina waiting. And I was like, okay, I'm going to move back east just a bit. Just kind of see, waiting on the next SBC Outlook to come out. And luckily, that's when these cells started firing out just to the west of Salina and moving east. And obviously, you see what we got out of it the day that we had today. So, yeah, stayed on an amazing line of cells all the way back east. Ended up in southeast Kansas. Got into some circulations. Got hit by a gustnado. It was a good day. Like I'm not sad. It was a good day. Met a lot of wonderful people. It was a good day. She knows what's up. That is funny. That is funny. Adam, I know you mentioned it. What did you say you're studying there at K-State? If you're still tuned in. The sky's crazy, guys. Sunshine, some blue skies in the horizon. Yes, there's some clouds, but they're the white, fluffy kind. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. I am curious, though, where things warmed up a little bit again. If there's There should be a second round of storms coming in behind this, maybe. Yeah, kind of looks like a stationary boundary draped over Junction City. Interesting. Temperatures come up a bit. Salina's still down. Their dews stayed in the upper 50s. But this side of the boundary, I mean, it's still mid-60s dews, upper 60s dews. We may still see some storms fire out. Cells, okay, right on. There may be a second round of cells that fire to the west and move east again. Not saying that's completely out of question, but still got tornado warnings going though for. I'm gonna refresh my radar feed here, guys. All right, sounds good, man. Again, appreciate you having coming along today and following along, man. You did good, like I said. So yeah, just reach out to me, and we'll connect and link up again.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Hey, will do. I appreciate that. Thanks. I'm about 45 minutes out from my home base, so not too much further to go. Dry line draped over. Interesting. See what the nighttime brings. There was potential that we could see a nocturnal threat of storms, especially if the environment bounced back after this first wave. So definitely make sure you guys all have multiple ways to receive warnings and alerts. Obviously, I'm going to tell you to get Weather Call Next Gen. It's a service, not an app. I use it personally, but you get a text message and a phone call. You even get an email, and in that text message email, there's a link that shows your position within the warning polygon. Now, what's different with this, guys, is unlike like countywide warnings and all that stuff, you only get alerts and warnings when you are directly impacted by severe weather threats that are, you know, life-changing or life-impacting threats. That's the difference. It's only $15 a year. You can get signed up through all my socials. There's links there to get signed up. Highly, highly recommend it. Like I said, I use it myself. What's cool about it is there's a feature on there called a Find Me feature. So when you set up your service, you put your home address in there, but if you like travel or you go somewhere or another town, you can set that find me, and it will let you give you the alerts from where you're at that time. So like your current location and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Highly recommended. But yeah, I mean, there is a potential for a nocturnal threat. I haven't got to look at the latest updates because of obviously being on the road, how busy I am with this chase today, running everything. But there was this morning, I know there was a talk of a second wave of storms coming through, and there being a nocturnal threat with an increased tornado risk. Now that seemed more prominent south peak season yet. We're coming at the end of April. Peak season's obviously May, June. So yeah, be prepared, guys. There are a few little minor cells that aren't warned or anything. Up by Atchison, Kansas right now, kind of tracking south St. Joe. These aren't warned or anything. Mainly just probably some lightning, some rain. All right, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to all my social media. Be sure to follow Storm Chaser Jeff Smith on YouTube, Storm Chaser Jeff Smith on Facebook, at JD Smith WX on Instagram. Those are the three ways you can find me and follow me. Again, if you've enjoyed the content today and you want to give more support to the stream, you can do so through Venmo and PayPal at JD Smith WX. And if you're tuned in on Facebook, you can always send stars. No matter how little or big, all support is greatly appreciated. It all goes back into being able to do this for you guys. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the engagement today in the chat, out in the public, those that tuned in. Very thankful and grateful for each and every one of you. You guys are the reason why I do this, to keep you guys aware, keep you weather aware, keep you informed, and do my best to help keep you guys safe with severe weather. So I think I'm going to cut the stream here. I'm moving north. I don't expect, I mean, I may run into these storms that are tracking from Atchison. I don't expect them to be anything significant. We may stay alive the closer I get. We might stay alive for a little bit. What the heck?
New information, this tornado warning has been upgraded.
What your guys' plans were roughly about 8 minutes from here.
I keep seeing tornado warning storms. Listen to tornado warnings here. Montgomery, Kansas, Hickory Polk, Missouri was an observed tornado at Hickory, Kansas. Oh yeah, that is that Independence one. Cherryville. Okay. Yeah, overall, guys, like, I'm excited to go through the photos. I did a lot of burst photography today, trying to sequence photography to kind of catch the CG lightning. So hopefully I caught some good. I know there was a lot of CG in the streams. There, south of Madison, Kansas, when the stream dropped out for quite a while, I was able to hit record, so I recorded that footage where we got clipped by that storm as it was intensifying. Got pretty rocky there for a while. You guys will see in the footage as soon as I get it downloaded and posted. It was pretty wild, not gonna lie. The gustnado, it was a good day. Like, I'm not gonna lie. We were on some circulation. Unfortunately, I had to break away from that storm as it progressed towards Nevada. I would have loved to stayed on that with the fellow Midwest Meso Project guys. Unfortunately, that was not a reality for me. I did have to get back north here, so. But work my way back towards home base. Be a responsible adult, I guess you could say. But all in all, it's still a great day, guys. I had a lot of fun today. Would have loved to have got to meet up and do what was planned this morning. Like I said, hopefully I'll be able to catch up with those guys here in May and June. Other opportunities present themselves. I'll be able to lend a hand with those guys for some research. Yeah, no complaints. I had a good day. Getting ready to come up towards Platte City, Missouri, guys. I'm head north on I-29. Not too far from HQ now. I say we might encounter these storms coming across from Atchison. We may or may not. I mean, they're not severe warned. They don't look overly impressive at all, so I'm not too concerned about it, guys. But so the storm down by Independence, Kansas just went PDS. We weren't too far from that earlier. Unfortunately, like I said, if I didn't have to get back and get my son, get some sleep, get up and go to work in the morning, I would totally still be down there and be pursuing that stuff. Yeah. Unfortunately, though, real life hits, and you got to get on the, you got to take care of the responsibilities, guys, especially when you got a family. But like I said, all in all, I'm not disappointed. I had a good day, had a lot of fun. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my stream here. Oh, hold on a minute.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
All right, guys. We are just north of Plant City here. I am going to keep the stream up just for the moment. Like I said, probably encounter a little storm here crossing our path coming over from Atchison. But it's not severe warned or anything like that. Really would have loved to stay in southeast Kansas. It's kind of where all the action's happening now, is southeast Kansas, southwest Missouri. But that's just kind of the way it goes, guys. We have literally been streaming for, looks like 7 hours and 15 minutes, guys. I won't know till I get home if it dropped out and restarted or anything like that. I'm hoping not. I hope it was consistent. We did have some drops, so I wouldn't be surprised if it restarted, but we shall see.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
All right, guys. I think I am going to go ahead and cut the stream here. I think we'll go ahead and call it. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Been a good day, productive day, been fun. Hopefully you guys stay safe the rest of the day, the rest of the night. Again, just be weather aware. Could be storms coming through the night. There was talk of a nocturnal threat, early morning hours even. So just be prepared, guys. But thank you guys for the love and support throughout the day today. It's been great engaging with you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and call it. Have a safe night, and we'll catch you on the next one, guys.